I can send this screenshot to anyone, and they will know it's a Halo game because there's no chance that in a Halo game the Jinx wouldn't be like already here if you're getting level 2 first. All the lane you have played here, all lane, is really shit. You gotta commit to one or the other, either push or that's it, but do one. Anytime I coach an ADC and they tell me they don't carry late game, it's always the exact same mistake. They just don't push mid lane waves. That's all you gotta do. It's so easy to carry ADC late game. You just push mid. I don't know why people don't push mid. You just push mid, people have to answer here, you get drawn for free. And that's it. It's a really important thing whoever conquers the bush level 1 in bot lane so that this can happen, right? So you can play in the same lane as him. So already a red flag is that you're clicking back here should never happen because you would have been a 2v1 against Aphelios. Once Bard misses the Q, there's no world that you keep moving forward, right? You already have no damage on Bard. But at this point you should like stand in the same lane as Bard. Again, try to stand in the same lane as him. So if he's walking back, just stay here and you go to this lane. You just focus on farming this wave. Like you have this minion, like there's so many low minions that you gotta hit. So it's really weird to me that you walk forward here. So this, see, that's really bad because at the beginning of the lane you are behind Bard, which is incorrect. And now you're in front of Bard, which is also incorrect. So you're not playing according to what your support is doing at all. Like, now you are the one that's gonna get 2v1'd. This guy is not gonna participate because he has no Q and he's behind. So obviously here you're gonna get chunked, I assume. Yeah. At least you realized and click backward. You don't never click forward. And now you're standing on top of Bard. I don't know, that's really weird. Just stand in the same lane as him but in the opposite, like here. That's all you gotta do.
We both can't get hit. Okay.
So why are we not walking up? I can send this screenshot to anyone, and they will know it's a Halo game because there's no chance that in a Halo game the Jinx wouldn't be like already here if you're getting level 2 first. You need to be spamming on my way as well. Yeah, so see how you're allowing them to react to your level 2 and then they just escape. They don't, yeah. Another thing that you're not tracking very well is the Lulu shield. You're constantly auto-attacking when she has the shield up. Maybe wait it out and don't hit when she has it up. The thing is, by hitting Lulu, you're delaying how long it will take to crash the wave. That's really bad. So basically, anytime you hit Lulu, you're allowing the Aphelios to farm for longer. Especially if it just hits the shield and nothing else. You should hard push the wave, not hit the Lulu here, who has the shield. Okay. Yeah, and see how now you are playing like scared and far away. Well, why? Because they were allowed to reach with potions and then you never crashed it. So now you're gonna be forced to play near the enemy tower, which is scary for you. That's why you're not walking up to CS. If you had crashed it, it would have bounced back and you can play really chill. See how you're playing near the enemy tower like this? Like you're stuck there. Even when Bard gets the Q, you can't really do anything off of it. And he doesn't even proc the electrocute with it. Because it's only Q and he can't even walk up to auto. Then you're also burning a lot of mana because you're constantly forced to rocket and W. What? Huh? Like if you're gonna flash W, you gotta do it when he's stunned there, so he can't flash. Right now it's too late. I just think your main issue is that you just don't hit the wave enough. It's really bad. All the lane you have played here, all lane, is really shit. You gotta commit to one or the other, either push or that's it. But do one. You're doing a mix of both and that's why you're in such a bad position.
Oh, I think I let them freeze.
Yeah, because you can't crash because you're always in that position. It's just wave management issue. The wave management is really extremely bad.
Yeah, I'm spacing nothing here after I E him, right?
Yeah, here. He has... Yeah. He's clearly like AFK or something. Lulu has no shield and no Q. He has no Q. And Bard, like in 2 seconds, will destroy him with electrocute. So like, why are you clicking back? Makes no sense. The whole wave is coming to him as well. Yeah. Like there, see? Like what? Just click forward.
Walking backwards. Oh my goodness.
And you keep doing it, look. Even though he's 1 HP. And you leave Bard to 2v1 alone. This should have been a double kill, because he has no flash. This should have been a double kill for free. Bard has Ignite in 5 seconds and flash. So this should have been a double kill if you just click forward. Because you got reset and kill Lulu after. Let's see if we crush it at least. Yeah, so this whole thing happened because you do the same thing. You end up here again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like for no reason. Why did you end up there? Because you're like pushing this wave here like a lot. Like you're hitting rockets.
Oh, it should be
See?
slow.
Yeah. You're hitting rockets on the wave, pushing it really fast, see? You keep doing it, so now you end up in the same position again. So we're back to where we started, near your tower, except you lost all your mana and Bard lost the HP, so it was really not worth it.
Actually.
Yeah, so this one is more matchup specific, right? But you should really avoid fighting Aphelios when he has Chakram. I don't know if you know about him. Like the white
Yeah,
gun.
the white-red guns are scary to... You don't fight him. White-red don't fight.
White in general, any white gun.
Oh, any white? Alright.
I mean, usually a good Aphelios will never have white without red or blue. Those are the two combos. Well, for objectives you have white-green. But those three, white-green, white-red or white-blue, you almost never win unless you're really ahead of him. So in this case, yeah, see white-green. You shouldn't win against white-green. It's just too easy for him to stack chakrams. Especially if you have no mana. Your Gwen can never gank bot either, because you're always in the enemy tower. Like, being under the enemy tower is not bad, but you're not there. You're just near it, that's the issue.
Right behind.
I have no idea why this guy's not ulting. Okay, finally. There we go. Took him a while.
I don't even think we kill anyone here. Oh, he ends up getting Aphelios.
You can see how... This is what I call 50% win rate gameplay, because it's not like you died yet. But everything you did so far is making you have zero impact or say over the game. So whether you win or not this game, it's just gonna be up to whether your teammates carry you.
Okay.
You're not impossible to carry, you're not trolling, but basically you have no impact. So playing like this, you're gonna win 50% of your games, only when you have a better team.
Okay.
Just zero impact gameplay. Like if that Gwen didn't come out, you would lose hard. You would lose 2 waves in their tower, Aphelios would also maybe kill you, like... So it's just team gap. You're not doing anything yourself to win the game. Notice that when they push, it's under your tower, so it's a bit better. It's not near the tower.
Always crashes.
Yeah, so here is a mistake. After it crashes, one thing you should never do is like what I call spectating the tower. Like when the wave crashes, unless you wanna get a blade, you shouldn't be like near the tower watching the minions stay near it. Like that's really low elo from them. After the wave crashes, they can do something like ward the enemy jungle, clear vision, conquer the map in general, get recalls, etc. So it's good that they crash, it's really bad that they stayed near the crash. Unless you, again, unless you're gonna get blades or you have some, like a Lux or Karma can do that, like just poking under tower, you know. Yeah, your traps, if you saved them, it would have been a bit better.
Okay. Probably just threw him out for preemptive. Instead of waiting for forward ult.
Yeah,
Nah.
these traps are really bad, yeah. Too far away. And again, you're trying to fight him when he has blue, white.
Oh.
Notice again, same thing, right? You're not doing anything and your jungle just carries, right? Also, this is why, remember what I told you, when they crashed away on their tower, they should have gone and warded instead of hitting the tower? This is what happens when you are just bad at the game and do spectating tower syndrome, right? Yeah, so he spectated the tower instead of getting the vision, and now he dies for it, right? Pushing is not bad, it's just that you need to do it properly. You need to ward, you need to conquer them up. In high elo, where they ward properly and the jungle pays attention, like, pushing is the most broken thing in bot lane, and every bot lane tries to push in high elo. Yeah. That's a really bad flash, huh? So it's not like you're doing anything to lose the game. You, like I said, you're not trolling, you're not dying, right? You're 0 hits. But this could have gone very wrong if the jungle gap was the other way around. You're just like you're into a bad briar.
Yeah.
And also, because you're kind of like no zero impact in the game, you're like meaningless in this game. Whenever the enemy team has a person that is really having an impact, like this Ilawi into Trando, she took the tower already and is like destroying him, like look at the CS gap. You're never gonna outperform it, right? You're never gonna outweigh it. You gotta be this guy that is making this impact. If you're playing like this, waiting for your team to carry you, whenever this happens in the enemy side, you're never gonna win it. Every time Bard hits an ult or you try to fight, you have no mana. You can't ult, you can't double, like all the time. Here, for example, if you had mana, this is like WE ult in 3 seconds and she dies, right? So first of all, this double is really early. This E is really early, sorry. You W first, and then when she's slowed, you close the gap, and then you E after. See how you keep using rockets on the way when you shouldn't? Like, you would have just farmed that with minigun.
Waste my mana.
Once again, despite however wrong we played it earlier, just Gwen saves the day, right? But again, we're losing top set stuff due to that. Like, we're losing. Now we're gonna lose top tier 2. We lost the Herald for that. You better make sure you have something to show for how much Gwen is paying attention to it. Now we're here on mid and nobody's pinging to go to another lane.
Randomly.
I don't know why you would chase this. Just go here, get a wave, and get Drake. That's the play here. You're still. Oh my god.
I think I die here. This is so bad.
Anytime I coach an ADC and they tell me they don't carry late game, it's always the exact same mistake. They just don't push mid lane waves. That's all you gotta do. It's so easy to carry ADC late game. You just push mid. I don't know why people don't push mid. You just push mid, people have to answer here, you get dragon for free. And that's it. If the enemy has to fight dragon, they will have to come to you, and Ilawi coming to you is really bad. She wants you to come to her, which is what you're doing. All you had to do was push mid and go Drake. That's all you had to do. Push mid, get object this. Push mid, get object this. Because if you die now, you also lose the third Drake, and now it's GG for the enemy team. That's his whole point. Yeah, you're dead to Ryer. Yeah. Bro, all you had to do was you push this, Aphelios answers here, and you take Drake. That's all you had to do. I knew it was a huge mistake as soon as you kept chasing. Like, nobody does that in Halo. You know, like, not a single ADC in Halo would leave mid lane without pushing. It's impossible. You can't. Just gotta push mid. We're not gonna play with abilities. Collector is for when you play with abilities. Okay, so here you should have just swapped your minigun and closed the gap. He has no cooldowns, so there's no reason why you wouldn't just go melee with minigun and just finish the kill, you know?
More damage.
So again, you're spacing air, and the only reason you had to flash is because you didn't close the gap. So here, you get a flash because you didn't close the gap. Look at these cooldowns. What's she gonna do to you? Nothing. So that flash is bad cooldown tracking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now Drone Soul's gonna spawn.
I'm top side.
Plus, you're the most fed member aside from Gwen, so you need to be near the fights here. If you're like 0-5, I would tell you that side laning there is fine, because you're not useful in fights, so it's fine. But you have a lot of gold, so pretty well.
For items, should I just go Yuntal's Infinity Edge and then Runes, or should I go Runes?
Yeah. So when I'm behind, I go Hurricane second, because it gives you wave clear, which allows you to extend the game further. The more wave clear you have, the more chance you get dragons or towers, and prevent enemies from getting dragons and towers. That makes the game longer. Making the game longer is what you need when you're.
Oh, I remember this fight.
So, this is a lesson on map geography. Since you didn't get mid lane prio, you were forced to walk through a choke point, whereas the enemies already conquered the dragon. It's that simple. That's why you lose. So, did we ever talk about this map geography in our previous sessions? I think we didn't, but...
No, I don't think we did.
So, it's really
I didn't even know you
simple.
could zoom out that far.
Just remember this, okay? There's 6 entrances to dragon, okay? And this applies to any objective like Baron as well. Team and red. Okay, there's 6 entrances. Out of these, 2 of them are open areas, which are the yellow ones, and they are neutral. And then the 4 others are choke points. So choke point, and choke point. So whoever has prio, for example, if blue team has prio mid lane, 2 things happen. They conquer the open areas. If you have prio mid and bot, for example, they conquer the open areas for themselves. So now that belongs to them. And also they can arrive to a river before you, uncontested. So they arrive at the point. So now they are in a defensive position. They conquer the whole river and close these entrances because you can't, you have no prio. So now you're forced to walk through choke points and the enemy is waiting for you here. So it's unplayable. That's why prio matters so much. Have you ever played Valorant or CSGO? Or like Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, any shooter like that?
I played CSGO before.
Okay, you know this. It's like the enemy is allowed to get in the bomb site and plant and set up the whole stuff, and you're supposed to retake through like only 2 choke points. It's unplayable.
Yeah, you just lose.
Imagine a bomb site in CSGO that has only 2 entrances and it's a choke point. It's impossible. Like, it doesn't exist, but most bomb sites in CSGO will have like 3 or 4 entrances. So it's impossible. It's unplayable. You can't. So that's why you lose here. Imagine an affiliate assault when everybody's in the choke point here. Like, it's just impossible. Like, you gotta walk through here. You can't, see? It's even more unplayable than CSGO, because in CSGO you can wait out the utility. In League you have cooldowns. Like, after you throw something you have it again. Imagine if in CSGO you had infinite smokes, then it would be even more unplayable. Like, that's the...
over.
Yeah, so see, you can't interact in the fight at all because you didn't know prio. As soon as you went top lane, you gave up mid prio. And from giving up mid, so you went top lane, you gave up mid prio. From giving up mid prio, the enemy conquers the river and the dragon area, which is Dragon Soul. And from there, you're forced to go through choke points, and that's GG. So as soon as I saw you go in top lane, I knew you lost the game. Okay, it's impossible you win after that. Like, League is not so much about outplays, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I was playing the game, I'm a challenger ADC. If I went top lane that game, I would still lose. There's nothing a challenger ADC can do differently here at this point. A challenger ADC wouldn't have gone top lane. That's how he would have carried. Okay. And it's recording mistake. So yeah, the affiliate. Look at how easy it is for the affiliates to kill everybody, because they're like already chunked from Ilawi once they went through a choke point. It's just unplayable. Plus, don't what do you call it? Don't underestimate the fact that if the enemy is good, when they get to a dragon first, they also set up all the vision first, right? So they have all these wards around here. They should have deeper as well. Yeah, now it's just they get soul, and yeah, they got soul there. And now it's just GG. At this point, I don't think there's anything you can do at all to win. The fights are gonna be impossible, and Ilawi is splitting. You lost 4v5, and
yeah, here's really good ones.
GG. At that point, there's nothing you can do to win.